to our channel Vishwakarnika. Today we are going to study about Uttar Pradesh related questions which are very useful with the exam perspective. It will help you in many more exams like SSC CGL, CHSL, CPO-SI, LEKHPAL and many more other. Okay, now let's get started. So now Uttar Pradesh history, as we can see that history is divided into three parts: prehistoric, protohistoric and historic. Prehistoric means प्राग-ऐतिहासिक काल, protohistoric आद-ऐतिहासिक काल, and historic is ऐतिहासिक काल, as you know that. And prehistoric is again further divided into three parts: Paleolithic age, Mesolithic age, Neolithic age. Okay, so you can see that in Paleolithic age, sites are given here. Belen River Valley from earlier Paleolithic age, which is situated in Prayagraj district. Okay, it is very important. When we see next in middle Paleolithic sites, Chakia from Varanasi district, Sonbhadra, Singrauli from Mizrapur district, Karchana, Baran, Prayagraj district again, Banda, Mahoba, Hamirpur, Jhansi, etc. These are the middle Paleolithic sites, okay, which are situated in UP. Later Paleolithic sites, Belen River Valley. Here we can see that bone-made statue of Mata Devi from लोहदा नाला. क्या कह रहा है कि जो कि मातृ देवी की मूर्ति बनी है यहाँ पर, मातृ देवी की मूर्ति मिली है एक्चुअली, वो हड्डियों से बनी है, जो कि लोहदा नाला में मिली है. ओके, ये बहुत ही ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है, इसलिए मैंने इसको रेड कलर में किया है. सोन रिवर वैली 54 में है, सोनभद्र डिस्ट्रिक्ट. सो दीज आर द पैलेolithic sites which are situated in Uttar Pradesh. Okay, as we are studying about Uttar Pradesh, so these are the पैलेolithic sites of Uttar Pradesh. Okay, now come next to Mesolithic age site. Here we have found tools and burials and bones, okay, which are found in Pratapgarh districts, Sarainara, Mahadaha and Damdama. In Pratapgarh district, there is a these are the places where we have found Mesolithic age site, tools, burials and bones. Okay, in Prayagraj district there is Chopani Mando. Okay, it is very important, and these are sites which are located in Uttar Pradesh. Neolithic age site, very important, Koldihawa, which is located in Allahabad district. From here we have gained paddy grains. Okay, we have found remains of paddy grains and earliest evidence of rice in the world. Okay, that is why it is very important. Koldihawa is very important. Okay, and it is discovered by G.R. Sharma. Okay, and other example are Mahagara and Panchoch. Come to the next point. From Indus Valley civilization in Lothal, we got rices. From Rangpur, we got bajra, rice and millets. Okay. Now come to the proto-history. In proto-history, Alamgirpur at Hindustan River, which is in UP, is a site of Indus Valley civilization. Okay. It is discovered by Jagdat Sharma. It is discovered by Jagdat Sharma. And now come to the Iron Age. Etah district, we have Atranji Khera in Etah district, and in Meerut district we have Hastinapur and Alamgirpur. From Agra district we have Bhateshwar. These were the sites where iron metal slags were found. Okay. Mahajanpad and capitals. So there are total 16 Mahajanpads. Okay, and these are found in Buddhist texts and Jain texts also. In Buddhist texts, it is in Anguttara Nikaya, and in Jain text, it is in Bhagavati Sutta. Okay. Now, from these 16, we have 8. Okay. Uttar Pradesh have 8 Mahajanpad only. Now, see, Kuru, its capital, Indraprasth.
Panchal, its capital, Ahichatra and Kampelya. Okay, Sursen, Mathura, Vats, Kosambi, Kaushal, Sravasti and Kusavasti, Mal, Kushinara, Kasi, Varanasi, Chedi, Suktimati. These are the 8 Mahajanpad from Uttar Pradesh. Okay. Now in Parni Ashtadhyayi, there is written that 22 Mahajanpad were present. Okay, only in Parni Ashtadhyayi. Okay, Parni was a Sanskrit grammarian. Okay, now Gautam Buddha, where he was born, so he was born in Lumbini from Sakya clan, and in 563 BCE, his first sermon were in Sarnath, and we also called it Dharmachak Parivartan. Okay, it is very important. It is located. Sarnath is located in UP, next to Varanasi. You can say. Maximum sermon was in Sravasti, and the death of Gautam Buddha is in Kusinagar, which is also called Mahaparinirvana. Okay, it's called Mahaparinirvana. It's very important. Now you can see stupas. Stupa, there are these stupa written, which is in Uttar Pradesh. Dhamek and Chaukhandi were in Sarnath, and Piparahwa is in Siddharth Nagar. Come to the next slide. We have Jainism. First Tirthankar was Rishabdev. You all know about him. And he was the first Tirthankar of Jain Dharma, Rishabdev. And he was also known as Adinath, Lord of the Beginning. And he was born in Iswaku, Ayodhya. Ishwaku is in Ayodhya. Okay. And now Parshvanath, he is related with Varanasi because he was born in Varanasi and he is 23rd Tirthankara. Okay, he was 23rd Tirthankara. Mahavir Swami was also known as Vardhaman Mahavira. Okay, he was known to be original founder of Jainism. He was the main founder of Jainism. Okay, now texts containing the teaching of Mahavira are called Agamas. Okay, the sacred literature of Tambar were written in Ardhamagdi Prakrit. Prakrit is a language uh, similar to sometimes it is similar to Sanskrit. Okay, but it's not that similar, but it is nearby similar to Sanskrit. Okay, these were the sacred literatures. 12 Angas, 12 Upangas, 10 Parikarnas, 6 छेद सूत्र, 4 मूला सूत्र, 2 सूत्र ग्रंथs. Kalp Sutra is written by Bhadrabahu and Persist Pravan is written by Hemchand. This is very important. You have to carefully learn it. Okay. Now,
New kings and kingdom. See, in previous slide, I have told you about Prakrit. What is Prakrit? Prakrit is a language, okay? But there's a difference between Prakrit and Sanskrit. Sanskrit is only spoken by Brahmins and kings. Okay, at that time it is only spoken by Brahmins and kings. But Prakrit is for local. Okay, it's for everybody. Everybody can speak it. Okay. Now, new kings and kingdom. Here it is the dynasty. You can see Haryannak dynasty, which is very uh, mm, old, and it is came first. Okay, then Sisunak, then Nanda, then Mauryan Empire. You will read about Asok and Chandragupta in this Mauryan Empire. Okay, then Sunga, Pushyamitra Sunga you will read in this. Then Kanava, then Satvahana, you know, and then Kushana, then Gupta, and then Pushyabhuti dynasty. Okay, so these are the kingdoms which were related to Magad. Okay, you can say, and partly Uttar Pradesh. Okay, now we can see that
Kanish of Kushana was also known as second Asoka. He was known as second Asoka, and he has two two capital city. First is Peshawar, which is Puruspur at that time. Okay, now it is called Peshawar, and second is Mathura, which is in UP. That is why it is important, because it is related to UP. Now, second point, Harshvardhan of Pushyavati was also known as third Asoka. He has also two capitals. First Thanesar and second is Kannauj, which is in UP. So it is also important for UP. Gandha School of Art and Mathura School of Art. These two uh, arts were present at the time of Kusana. Okay, mainly it is of the Gandha School of Art is of Greek mythology. Okay, Greek mythology, but Mathura is totally based on Indian influence. Okay, it is was influenced by Indianism. Okay, so both have different colors. Like Gandhar School of Art have grayish and bluish gray color, and Mathura School of Art is made from red sandstone. That's why it is in red color. And mainly they built a statue of Buddha. Okay, in both these there will be a statue of Buddha. You will, if you will search, then you will find it. Okay, come to the next point. Pushyamitra established the first Brahmin kingdom in Magad. Okay, he established Pushyamitra Sung was the first Brahmin kingdom established by him. He founded the Sunga dynasty, and these things were written in inscriptions. Okay, so we have to study inscription also. Okay, so from Allahabad pillar in Uttar Pradesh, originally it was originally located in Kausambi, but it was moved by Akbar. है ना, उसको क्या करते हैं कि कौसाम्बी में पहले वो था, तो उसको क्या किया गया कि उसको अकबर ने वहां से उखड़वा कर इलाहाबाद में लेके आ गया। ठीक है, तो वो अब उत्तर प्रदेश में है। ठीक है, तो वो क्या है, इलाहाबाद इंस्क्रिप्शन है या फिर इलाहाबाद पिलर है, जिसमें कि हम लोग को मिलता है किसके बारे में, हम लोग को मिलता है, पता चलता है अशोक के बारे में, समुद्रगुप्त के बारे में और अकबर के बारे में और जहांगीर के बारे में हम लोग को इलाहाबाद इंस्क्रिप्शन से ही पता चलता है। और अब हम लोग इलाहाबाद को प्रयागराज से जानते हैं, ये तो सबको पता है। Okay, two pillar edict, one from Topra and other from Meerut, were shifted to Delhi by Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Okay, from Topra, Topra is in Haryana. Okay, this is in Haryana, and Meerut is in UP. Okay, you know that, and these two were shifted from their places to Delhi by Firoz Shah Tughlaq. He is the one who take these pillars and moved it to Delhi. Understand? Now came to Dhanadeva Ayodhya inscription. Dhanadeva Ayodhya inscription gave us the information about Ashwamedh Yagya. Okay, Ashwamedh Yagya. What is Ashwamedh Yagya? इसमें क्या होता है कि वही यज्ञ होता है, किंग यज्ञ करता है और घोड़े पे अपना घोड़े को जहाँ जहाँ घोड़ा जाता है वो पूरा एरिया, वो पार्ट पूरा उसका हो जाता है। अगर कोई रोकता है उसे तो फिर उससे उसको वॉर करना पड़ता है, लड़ना पड़ता है। ये चीज था अश्वमेध यज्ञ में। ओके, तो ये परफॉर्म किया गया था पुष्यमित्र शुंग के द्वारा 2 बार, 2 times बाय पुष्यमित्र शुंग, एंड इट इज ऑल्सो गिवन इन दैट, in this inscription only it is also given that he was a Brahman. From this inscription we know that. Okay, Bhitari inscription in Gazipur. Okay, Bhitari inscription. It is called Bhitari, not Bhitari. Sorry, it is called Bhitari inscription, which is in Gazipur. Okay, in this we know about Skandagupta repulsed an invasion by Indo-Hephthalites, which is known as Huns. Okay, Huns, जिसे कहते हैं हुन्स। हुनों को स्कंदगुप्त ने हराया था 46 बार, 46 बार हुनों को स्कंदगुप्त ने हराया था, इसका ही प्रमाण मिलता है भीतरी इंस्क्रिप्शन में, सॉरी फॉर द प्रोनाउंसिएशन, भीतरी इंस्क्रिप्शन में हमें मिलता है स्कंदगुप्त का और हुणों का fought, they were fought, and स्कंदगुप्त repulsed them about 46 times. Now, these are the other inscription which is found in UP, like Karamdanda inscription, Faizabad, Belchad inscription in Etah, Mankua inscription in Prayagraj. Okay, so these are the important inscriptions which you have studied. Now come to the next point. Jaunpur established by Firoz Shah Tughlaq. See, Jaunpur is made in the memory of Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Okay, his name was Juna Khan. His name was Juna Khan. So, on the name of Juna Khan, Firoz Shah Tughlaq made Jaunpur. Okay, Jaunpur is also known as Siraje-Hind. Okay, it is also known as Siraje-Hind. You have to learn it. It is very important from the exam perspective. Now, Jama Masjid in Jaunpur, built by Hussain Shah Sarki. Atala Masjid in Jaunpur, built by Ibrahim Shah Sarki, and Lal Darwaja in Jaunpur, okay, built by Bibi Rajni, who was the queen of Sultan Mahmud Sarki. Okay, so these are the very important um, monuments. You have to remember it, and from UP it is very important. Okay, now come to next point. Agra Fort and Allahabad Fort and Fatehpur Sikri is established by Akbar. Okay, now Tomb of Akbar, which is in Agra, made by Jahangir. Okay, now Tomb of Itmad Uddaulah, it is also important because who was Itmat-ud-Dawla? He was the father of Noor Jahan and his real name was Mirza Gyas Beg. Okay, his real name was Mirza Gyas Beg, and it is very important because it is also known as Bedag Safed Sangmarmar Tomb. Okay, बेदाग समेत सफेद संगमरमर टॉम इसी को कहा जाता था, इसी के टॉम को कहा जाता था, इसलिए ये बहुत ही ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. अंडरस्टैंड, और ये नूरजहां का फादर था. अंडरस्टैंड. नाउ कम टू द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट. Leader of revolt of 1857. See, I am telling you about Uttar Pradesh history only. This is the part for Uttar Pradesh history only. Now, when I will make a video of next part, uh, will be polity or geography, something like that. Okay, so this is the part of Uttar Pradesh history only, and it is very important. Important points are only written in that. I am only explaining the important points only. Okay, nothing else from exam perspective only, which will come in exam, or it can come, or it is already happened in exam. You know what I'm trying to say. So it is very important. That's why I'm telling you. Okay. Now, leader of revolt of 1857 and its center. Nana Sahib, he is from fighting from Kanpur, Begum Hazrat Mahal from Lucknow, Khan Bahadur Khan from Bareilly, Maulvi Ahmadullah from Faizabad, Rani Lakshmi Bai from Jhansi, Maulvi Liaquat Ali, Allahabad, and Kadam Singh from Meerut, Devi Singh from Mathura, and Tatya Tope from Kalpi. Very important, okay? And after these fights, at 1 November 1858, at Allahabad, Lord Canning announced that the Governor General of India post is replaced by Viceroy of India. Okay, so Lord Canning announced, or you can say, read the um, following things that said by Queen Victoria, that Governor General of India post will be replaced by Viceroy of India. Okay, so these revolts were only based on like casteism, or you can say the things which have done by British, and is not liked by Indian people. So that's why this revolt caused. Okay, example, many example are there like Sati Pratha, they abolished it. So doing something in the matter of religious makes people angry. That is the reason. Every in this war, everyone has a different perspective. Everyone is fighting for their own. Nobody is, fighting for independence. Like they were fighting for their own benefits. Okay, so it is also known as first war of independence by Veer Savarkar. Veer Savarkar said that it is a first uh, war of independence. Okay, come to the next point. Deoband movement. Okay, Deoband movement. It was founded in 1867 by Muhammad Abid Hussain. Okay, in Saharanpur district of Uttar Pradesh. It is founded in Uttar Pradesh of Saharanpur district of Uttar Pradesh. But it is why it is important, because it is opposed by Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. That is why it is very important. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan established scientific society and Aligarh Muslim University at Muhammadan Anglo Oriental College in 1875. Okay, so this Aligarh Muslim University, it is established by Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, and in 1875 it was known as Muhammadan Anglo Oriental College. Okay, and there's something wrong in my pronunciation. You can understand it. Okay, it's not a big deal. Radha Swami movement. It is started in 1861 by Sidayal Sahib. Now Congress session in UP in 1888. At Allahabad, George Yule was a chairman of this session. You can say president of this session, and he was the first English president also. Okay, in 1888 in Allahabad, George Yule was the first English president. That is why it is very important. In 1892, in Allahabad, V.C. Banerjee. In 1899, at Lucknow, Romesh Chand Dutt. In 1905, Banaras, Gopal Krishna Gokhale, and in this session, in Banaras, 1905, in this session, uh, these people were opposing the Bengal partition. Okay, now in 1910, Allahabad, Sir William Weatherbum. In 1916, Lucknow, Ambika Charan Majumdar. Okay, Ambika Charan Majumdar, and here it was known as Lucknow Pact. Okay, in this Muslim League and Congress came together. Okay, now 1925, Kanpur, Sarojini Naidu, first Indian woman president of um, Congress. Okay, but what if I ask you about the first woman president of Congress? So it was Annie Besant. Okay. In 1937, Lucknow, Jawaharlal Nehru. In 1946, Meerut, Acharya Kripalani. Okay. It was the last session before independence. In 1946, Meerut, Acharya Kripalani, and it was the last session before independence. Come to the next point. Chauri Chaura incident took place on 5 February 1922 at Chauri Chaura in Gorakhpur, UP. Very important, and it always come in exam. From exam perspective, it is very important date and place also. Okay, so now Swaraj Party, Allahabad. In Allahabad, it is established in 1923, founded by Chitranjan Das, sorry, and Motilal Nehru, secretary. He was the secretary, and अध्यक्ष कौन थे? चित्ररंजन दास थे, और मोतीलाल नेहरू क्या थे? सचिव थे. ओके, और यहाँ के मेंबर कौन है? अदर मेंबर कौन थे? विठल भाई पटेल, सुभाष चंद्र बोस, मुकुंद रामराव जयकर. These are the people were member of this Swaraj party. Understand? Now, Chittaranjan Das. Chittaranjan Das was also known as Deshbandhu. Okay, it is very important. And Charles Ferrer Andrews, C.F. Andrews, is known as Deenbandhu. Okay, Rajendra Prasad is known as Desh Ratna. Okay, he was known as Desh Ratna also. Vittal Bhai Patel, he was a man. He was the first man to become a speaker in Central Assembly. Okay, do not get confused. He was a first man become a speaker in Central Assembly. Okay, in 1925. But the first Lok Sabha speaker is G.V. Mavalankar. Okay, now G. Mavalankar, first Lok Sabha speaker. Okay, uh, Uttar Pradesh first CM Pandit Govind Vallabh Pant. Okay, first Uttar Pradesh CM is Pandit Govind Vallabh Pant. Now you have to tell me who was the first finance minister of UP and who was the first law minister of UP. Tell me in comment section. Lal Bahadur Shastri gave slogan "Maro nahi maro." He gave the slogan "Maro nahi maro." Yusuf Meher Ali gave the slogan of "Angrezo Bharat Chodo." Very important. It's very important. Okay, from the exam perspective, it is very important. Where Yusuf Ali gave the slogan of "Angrezo Bharat Chodo." Now come to the next point, and it is the last slide of our today's videos. Now HRA Hindustan Republican Association made in 1924 Kanpur. Okay, it is made in Kanpur in 1924. Kakuri train robbery. It was done by some people from, not some people. These were the heroes of Indian Revolution. No, from HRA, and the Kakori train robbery has happened, and it, it it's done in 8 downs train. Okay, 8 downs train were looted on 9 August 1925. Okay, तो 8 डाउन ट्रेन जो लूटी गई थी 9 अगस्त 1925 को, इसी को कहते हैं काकोरी ट्रेन रॉबरी। अब इसके लिए क्या हुआ कि कुछ लोगों को नहीं, बहुत लोगों को सजा हुई थी, और कुछ लोगों को 3 साल, कुछ लोगों को 5 साल। लेकिन यहाँ पर हम लोग पढ़ेंगे जो वो हैंग टिल डेथ की जो सजा सुनाई गई थी उन्हीं के बारे में पढ़ेंगे बस। तो उनके बारे में जानने के लिए जहाँ पर उनको फांसी हुई थी उसका नाम है यहाँ, और वो कौन से लोग थे जो अरेस्ट हुए थे और जो जिनको फांसी हुई थी वो। तो बहुत ही फेमस जो लोग हैं जिनके बारे में हम लोग को पढ़ना चाहिए, जानना चाहिए, वो थे राम प्रसाद बिस्मिल जिनको गोरखपुर में फांसी हुई, अशफाकुल्ला खान जिनको फैजाबाद में फांसी हुई, राजेंद्र लहरी जिनको गोंडा में हुई, चंद्रशेखर आजाद तो मिले ही नहीं, उनको तो कोई खोज ही नहीं पाया। ठीक है ना, उनको कोई नहीं खोज पाया, तो मिले ही नहीं, तो फांसी कैसे हुई। अच्छा, ठाकुर रोशन सिंह को इलाहाबाद में हुई। ठीक है, तो ये तो हमारे कुछ हिस्ट्री के हीरोज हैं जिनको कभी भी कोई नहीं भूल सकता। ओके, नाउ सो Hindustan Socialist Republican Association (HSRA) is made in 1928. It started by Chandrasekhar Azad at Firoz Shah Kotla in New Delhi. Okay, it is very important. Firoz Shah Kotla at New Delhi. In New Delhi, it was started. Okay, so Uttar Pradesh Kisan Sabha in 1918. Okay, at Lucknow. Gauri Shankar Miss, Indra Narayan Dwivedi, Madan Mohan Malvi. These are the people who started Uttar Pradesh Kisan Sabha in 1918. Okay. Ekka movement, very important. In 1921, it was started by Madari Pasi. All India Kisan Sabha found by Sahajanand Saraswati. Okay. Thank you very much. This is the end of the video. I hope you like it, and please do like and subscribe and comment. Thank you.